One of the things that music is very useful for is tying us in with our group of people. So if you're watching this video, I assume you're already one of us. And if you ever go to a party or somebody's house and there's a keyboard or a piano and you play that, every Trek fan in the room will think you are a god. Let's learn how to do it. It will be helpful if you've already looked at my lesson entitled The Geographical Keyboard, because I'm going to use some similar terminology there to describe the keyboard. These are the 3 blacks, the 2 blacks, the BC valley, the EF valley, G trap, A trap, and D trap. And you'll notice in this video, I play with my hands up interfaced between the blacks and the whites, because if I'm playing out here and I close my eyes, I got no information. But here, I can find exactly what I need to find just by having my thumb hooked around there, etc. Now, this is a shape-based lick. Okay, so the first shape I want you to notice is this. And I think of that kind of as an L shape. That's just how it appears in my brain. Okay? The second shape is a triangle. The third shape is a straight line, and then there's this note at the end. So let's do that. So we find this shape, and fingering, you can try different things. The most efficient fingering is thumb 2, because I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumb 2, pinky, okay? And then, now you'll notice something very important there. My second finger this finger stays right on that note because it gets played again, and it kind of, when I make the switch to the triangle, orients the rest of my hand. This finger does double duty since this note is used twice. Da, 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 yeah, da, there it is. Da. Now watch. Now I just have to stretch into the straight line, but my thumb stays right where it is. Da, da. Okay? So watch that. Here's the triangle. My thumb is already anchored. I just put these 2 fingers, and I suggest 2 and 4 because you're going to need another finger to get up into A trap here, which is not this one, but this one, to the right within the 3 blacks. And you can let your hand rotate. It doesn't have to be this huge stretch. So watch. And you just let your hand kind of turn. You can karate chop that thing. Okay? Now, and the best way to drive this thing, in other words, the software that drives this hardware pattern, is to learn to sing along with that lick. Bum ba da ya da bum fa 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 da. And then you learn it slow. Da da ya. Now I'm in the triangle heading for the straight line. Da da da. And then eventually you play a B flat, which is the right of the 3 blacks. Octave is nice. Space. The final frontier.